We have the 200-day simple moving average, which is this pink line, and then we have the 50-day EMA, the blue line, and you see it's an uptrend. It crossed the 200, which was a bullish indicator. But now we have it crossing or trying to cross, and it's pinching the 50-day EMA with the 200-day SMA. This right here is bullish. I mean, don't get me wrong, but it's not bullish on the short term. It's bullish long term, but it's definitely not bullish on the short term. And I'm going to show you back here on the 10-year chart the last time that actually happened in the markets, and that was back here in 2004, March 1st, 2004. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more here, when we actually had that cross. So the cross was made exactly this pinch right here. It was made on March 1st, 2004, and which is, like I said, bullish in the long term. Obviously, as you can see, it was bullish in the long term because we did move up in the markets, like I think we're going to do after a correction. But in the short term, it was a reversal indicator. So as you see, it's a kind of a very similar type of pattern that we see here in the markets back here in 2003 to 2004, and then you see the 50-day crossing with the 200-day SMA, and then we had a nice amount of selling in the markets. We had the little bit of a sideways movement, and it kind of recovered, but it made a lower high and continued to make lower highs, and eventually we got back into that trend. But for a while, it was very choppy, and the market didn't put very many gains in until it started resuming an uptrend. But if you see here, this is kind of recognizable as you see in the markets here. We've gone from 7,500 to 10,500 back here in 2003 to 2004. If you guys remember that, it was a bull market. Everyone was saying that we were going to 13, 14, 15,000. You know, it was going to keep going up, and then reality kind of kicked in and we went sideways. But yeah, we did keep going up into 14,000, but it definitely did not keep a parabolic type of move from this level. So if you look at the drop here back in 2008, 2009, and then the recovery looks kind of similar to this, like a mini version. This is just a bigger version of this. We had those big drops, and then we had the sharp recovery. It was like a V-shaped type of recovery from this level here, from the kind of like the aftermath of the dot-com bubble here. We had this big sell-off, and then we recovered. I think that we're essentially in the same phase as we were here in 2003 and 2004. And this is pretty much what we're looking at here. And what we're going to see is this phase of the bull market rally here. We're going to see some sideways consolidation. We're not going to see a big double dip, or we're not going to see anything like that, I don't think. And I'm basing it off of what I'm forecasting here. I believe we're going to start seeing this type of movement before we put in those big highs. I think that we're going to get a good couple months of sideways consolidation after this parabolic move. And then we go from there, and then we push up higher, and then we hit that Dow 14,000 again. I just don't see this thing continuing straight up to 14,000, regardless of how many bulls are out there. But I believe that this may be the defining moment, like it was back here in 2004 on March 1st. This might be the defining moment of the parabolic type of move here coming to an end and becoming exhausted. Everything's aligning to me. The news, they're trying to bring the negative news back in the market. The technicals are overbought. And as you see here too, look back when the 50-day crossed the 200. Look at the RSI up here. It was way up here. And then you look all the way up here in 2007, 2008, when right before the market crash, we had the RSI up here too. And we had it here in April. And now we have it again in February 2011. There's so many indicators here that are pointing that this market is just very risky up here. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm completely calculating this off of risk reward here. If I was an investor looking to get back in the stock market, would I do it on the peaks that have obviously proven to be peaks in the past? No, I wouldn't do that. So people are aware of this. The big money knows this, and the big money is going to want to get out of it. So whether it happens today, or I'm sorry, tomorrow, the next day, or Wednesday, whatever, I think this week is going to be the defining moment. DXD